Hey guys, I'm a Gaming Potato, and we have a new game today. We're actually playing Oxygen Not Included, and the reason we're playing that is because they just came out with a new update, and we can see here we have a new asteroid style called the Lab. And this is the first time they just introduced it, but it seems to be this is a map with a very specific seed that is the same for everybody. So everybody who plays the lab is playing the exact same map. And this seems to be a common trend. There's a lot of people in Discord forums playing Oxygen Not Included where they all share the same seed to kind of see, what kind of maps people come up with. I think this is a really cool idea. So anybody who has Oxygen Not Included, if they play on the lab, they'll be playing on the exact same map seed that I'm on and that some other people are playing as well. So we're going to go ahead and give this a try. We can see we have our seed here, but we cannot actually modify this seed at all. It is the same for everybody, which is really interesting. So you can see we got all our story traits here. We're going to have geodes on our asteroid, which is pretty interesting as well. So we'll just build the map here, and we'll see what the game's going to be like. I've actually played just a little bit of this just to kind of see what it is, and I think it's really interesting. So yeah, we're definitely going to I'll do one episode of this, and we'll see what people think. If you guys want me to continue on this, we can do some more. And again, I only record videos of games I've played a lot of, and so that I can provide useful information on them. And I've played a ton of Oxygen Not Included. I think I'm around 600 hours. For some people, that's not a lot, but I've reached the tier multiple times and built the statue and all that. So I have a sense for what I'm doing. So for my dupes here, I always like to start with a researcher, and we generally want to get the highest research that we can. Plus 12 science, that's awesome. Narcoleptic, that's not the worst. I think we can deal with that for a plus 12 science right off the bat. We're also going to want a digger. We'll try to get someone pretty good in digging. That's not too bad. Starts with tier 2 digging. That's actually awesome. So I think we might actually just go with that. And then I think we might go with maybe just a builder. We could even go for another researcher, actually. I do like having multiple researchers as a drastically uncultured and unpracticed artist. Increased decor morale. That's actually really good. Yeah, this should... yeah, this guy's going to be super happy. I think we'll actually stick with this. This isn't too bad. Let's call this Tipsy-Turvy. Alright, time to see what this map is going to look like. And again, this map is going to be the same for everybody. So if you play on the lab, you can see it's already kind of weird. The asteroid is oddly tilted, as though a powerful external force once knocked it off its axis. I'll need to recalibrate my approach to colony building in order to make the most of this unusual distribution of resources. So we can see right off the bat, the map has basically been flipped 90 degrees. We got all these vertical shafts here. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mine out 5 tiles to the left, and then I'll throw a ladder right here, and then I like to mine out 20 tiles to the right of my ladder. But you can see we got a bunch of carbon dioxide, and we don't really want to pop that yet because we have such a small area, so I think we're just going to skip that for now. And we'll just build a bit of ladder up and down here, and we'll mine out some of this. And so the first thing I like to do is just build my barracks area. I'm going to put my bedrooms, and I usually build them directly above the printing pod. And then also we can start mapping out our floors. So I do a floor every 4 levels, and it is okay to mine out this oxalite. It will not be reduced in quantity, and we'll get the same amount of oxygen from it. So we'll just map out a couple of our floors here. Oops, we don't want that. We'll build this ladder way down here. And now that we've mined out some materials, we're gonna go for a station here. Oh, and before I forget, we want to change our starting schedule. So for the first couple nights, we're just gonna go like this. 1 block of downtime, 1 block of sleep. They will sleep as long as they need to in order for them to get 100% rested. So now we can build a little power setup for our research lab. We want our research lab right beside the light of our printing pod so that we get the light bonus it provides. Then directly under the printing pod, I like to build my farm. You can see I'm building this little wall here though, and that's because we're going to pop this carbon dioxide gap here. And we're actually going to let carbon dioxide fill this so that eventually we can put mushrooms in here. We're going to start off with mealwood as most people do. And I already realized I have forgotten to build a outhouse. Let's just put that outhouse right here. And yeah, so they won't be able to go to the bathroom tonight, but oof, yeah. Let's toggle red alert and get this toilet built. There we go. They can go to the bathroom. Oh, and we want to turn off disinfect so they don't waste time disinfecting. Now that that's taken care of, the first thing we want to research, we want farm tiles. And we're going to throw another bathroom just right here for now. And we'll throw some beds here. So we'll get these beds built. There we've got our outhouse. Let's throw another outhouse right there. Perfect, our research is done. We're gonna go food. And we'll line this all with farm tiles. Alright, this is looking good so far. We've now got beds for everybody. We can get rid of this bathroom. And everyone's got a bed. So we'll wait for them to fill this one tile right here. Perfect. Now we can breach this. And we'll just go over 20 tiles here. This is going to let the carbon dioxide fill in this area. Now we're going to fill this farm with mealwood tiles. And luckily we can use the copy setting to just go like that. Alright, let's just see, where's the 20 tile mark? 19. So 20 is right here. Can fit one more tile in there. And we can go like this. Mine that out. And mine all of this out. Now our main focus is just mining stuff out so that we can get more mealwood. Ooh, +8 piloting. That's nice, but we're not going to need a pilot for such a long time. That being said, this person could just become our cook. That could work as well. Let's see what else we got. Science, piloting, creativity. Not that impressive. Piloting, medicine, and science. Also not very impressive. So I think we might actually go with Lyra here as our pilot. So I made the best of a mediocre situation, you could say. So yeah, we're really focusing now on just getting a ton of mealwood. We really want to fill up this farm. Oxygen's getting a little low, but it's not too bad yet, so I don't think we actually need to worry about it. Actually, we'll mine that out. There's some oxalite up there. And we can even go like this. And so the reason I'm building my base like this is because I intend to have 8 dupes. And because I intend to have 8 dupes, I know the size of a base I can build. So you can see by mining out 20 tiles from the side of my main ladder, I'm perfectly able to fit in 8 beds into this room, having 1 gap on each side of the ladder and an entry step here for them as well. Alright, so they're going to continue here. We still have oxygen production down here through this oxalite. So this will be our kind of machine shop. This will be the top of our water basin. And these 2 areas here will be our water tank. So this right here is going to be the bottom of our water tank. So we can start to mine some of this out. And while this happens, we can now focus on our next research tasks. So the next thing we want is smart batteries for our coal generators. Now in order to get smart batteries, we need refined metal. And in order to get refined metal, we need this rock crusher. So that means we're going to research our rock crusher next. So we'll work on that while we start clearing out our water basin here. This can be filled in. I'll fill that in as well. And then actually I think right here we'll put a ladder shaft. If you notice, the dupes are moving extremely fast. That is because I am running a 10 times speed mod. So normally your speeds are 1, 2, and 3 times, but my mod has me up 1, 3, and 10 times speed. So that's why the game is going so much faster. And usually for people playing for the first few times, you know, I wouldn't recommend this because they're going so fast it's easy to make mistakes, or if you forget something like oxygen, for example. You can see our oxygen is now getting pretty low. So I think what I'll do is I'll put 2 oxygen oxidizers here. Sorry, oxygen diffusers. And we'll just connect that to our main line here. And we finished researching that rock crusher as well, so we can get that up. And now we have oxygen production coming in. So let's just build a rock crusher right here. Connect that to power. Fill that in. Build out to here. And we'll go like this just to push this water up to the basin of our tank here. And we can mine on a bit of this. Mine out this mealwood. And it looks like there's some other stuff here we can mine out. There, now our oxygen's looking better. Still not perfect, but it's fine for 4 dupes. Next thing we need to research is our smart home automation here. because we need automation wire so we can automate our coal generators via our smart battery. Alright, so this is done. We can build across to here. We can mine out all of this. And we'll just go 20 tiles here. So we need to mine out this far. Yeah, so we're just eating muckroot right now. And it looks like we've got some skills. So we've got our digger here. This is one of our researchers. Let's see, our pilot here. Yeah, I think for piloting, we're just going to start with grilling, actually. And here is our researcher. Joshua, I don't know if I want to give him researcher as well right now. Actually, may as well. It's his preferred skill anyway, so he'll get some morale for that. There, now we got more mealwood coming in. Now we are going to need a water pump. And the reason we're going to need a water pump is for our supercomputer, because I'm running a mod. It's called, I think it's called piped mod. But it adds piping mechanics to a lot of your machines. So I actually have a supercomputer that allows me to pipe in water directly to it. So here I'm seeing +4 husbandry. This guy would make an awesome rancher. Decreased science, luckily that's offset by +5 science. And morale bonus while in space, not a big deal. We don't actually really need this morale bonus at all for space. You can easily get max morale in space by just building a bunch of art. But we're going to take him for his husbandry skill. But in the meantime, he can get improved farming just to help with the mealwood here. Oops, that is a mistake. And to copy our ladder here. Oxygen's looking really good now. Perfect. And now that we're at 5 dupes, I think we can adjust the schedule a bit. There we go, just so people have more time to go to the bathroom and eat and stuff. So now for research, we can get our supercomputer. And we will build our liquid pump, as well as a pipe. And we'll need some power for that pump. Wow, yeah, that supercomputer was researched extremely fast. So our supercomputer will go right here, with a research station right beside that. And a rock crusher right beside that. We will then build a ceiling light right here. And we'll build 8 pieces of refined copper. Plug all of this in. And you can see I have a liquid pipe input for my supercomputer. Now we can fill this all in, and our water tank is almost done. Now our supercomputer is piped, so we can research our sound amplifiers. And we should be able to build a duplicate motion sensor, which we will put right here with an automation wire attached to it to turn this light on and off whenever people are researching. You can see we've also found a lot of mealwood. And as soon as we get some of this refined copper built, we can build our smart battery. We've got our coal generator ready. So we're going to build 2 coal generators right here. Power line going across, but we don't want to hook them up to power yet. We want to wait for that smart battery. We're out of power, but we got good oxygen, so that's fine. Lots of shine bugs too, holy. How are we for... Yeah, no muckert or mealwood at all. We do have some muckert though, which is good. Oh yeah, they released a new blueprint. Oh, interesting. Charcoal diagonal. Yeah, I was expecting to find the puffed Atmo suit, which is really cool. Yeah, they really don't want to go into the water and finish work here. Right as I say that, someone gets to work. We're pretty close. We have enough. Oh, we do have enough for a smart battery. Nice. So smart battery there. Automation wire like that. Now let's see. We'll just throw wire there. We're going to throw a storage bin here that we can fill with all the coal that we find. Now that we have all of this built, we can just get rid of everything here. We have this set to all, which is perfect. We've got a new dupe. Let's see. Plus 11 construction. Wow. Creativity, strength, husbandry. Creativity, husbandry. Plus 7 creativity. But you know, decorating is so rarely used. It's not really worth having a dupe who actually has decorating bonuses, because it doesn't really matter, because you're not decorating very much. Of course, light to sleep, that's also not too bad. Oh, increased agriculture as well, interesting. I think we might go with this plus 11 construction. Now they require a light to sleep, which means we need to build a light in here, which is very easy. Put this here. Duplicate motion sensor right here. Automation wire on that. Wire connecting to the main grid. And now it's solved. Oh, this actually needs to be Ada's bed. She didn't sleep last night because this light isn't built, but once this light is built, she'll be fine sleeping with this light right here. Perfect. Now let's continue on with our research. The next thing we want is a fully plumbed and completely recycled bathroom. So to do that, we need a liquid reservoir, a water sieve, and our sanitation tree. So we're going to go like this, and select these. I also have a mod that lets me queue my researches. So you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So all those researches have been queued up for completion. You can also fill this box with coal. I think I'm going to put another box right here that I will fill with algae for our oxygen diffusers. And I might just build 3 bathrooms right here for now. And we can get rid of these 2. So we can make room for more rooms in here. So we will mine out 20 tiles this way. Just like this. This will be our bathroom. And right above our bathroom, we will find our mess hall. And we'll just mark out a couple other rooms here. Just like that. And actually right underneath the bathroom, we're going to build another farm. Because this is not enough mealwood to support 8 dupes. You need about 5 mealwood per dupe. 4 or 5. So if this is not enough, we'll build another farm here. Just like that. But we're going to prioritize this section first. Oh, and we do want to set limits on this battery here. We don't want the battery going to 0 before our coal generators turn on. So now it should kind of be like a heartbeat where it'll turn on and off quite rapidly. There we go. So we'll put a liquid reservoir here, a water sieve here, which we will rotate. Then we're going to build a little room for them to be in. And we'll find some pumps, we'll plumb those together. And then we will have a line here and a line here. And some doors here to enclose our bathroom. Although we will keep the doors open to this area. We also want some doors here. We don't want to open the doors for the bedroom though, because we don't want shine bugs getting in here. We'll also just set these doors to open. And we'll get a wire for our water sieve here. We have our bathrooms. So for 8 dupes, we only need 2 bathrooms, or 2 toilets. And for our 2 toilets, we will build 2 sinks. And we'll hook up our exit pipes here. But we do need to plumb this system with fresh water. So we're going to come down like that to get our fresh water in. And you know, you don't really need lights in the bathroom, but I kind of like it. So I am actually going to build lights in here. And of course, duplicate motion sensors so that the lights aren't on all the time. Hook those up to our power grid. And we're just waiting for power to our sieve here. And now we have water filling up our pump. There we go. Now, we do not need much water. The amount of water in there right now is good. So we'll use the disconnect feature to empty out this line. And for our next research, we've pretty much got everything critical now, but we want to get a carbon skimmer that is going to clean the air, the carbon dioxide that our generators produce here. Now we can fill this whole farm with extra mealwood. And we have another dupe. Coal is nice, but we don't really need it. Another construction dupe. I don't think we really need that. Medicine, athletics, and piloting isn't very good either. It's piloting and strength and grease monkey. He's not too bad. This guy's kind of a generalist, I would say. Increased machinery is nice. But he doesn't really have anything I want to specialize him in. You know, I'd love to get someone with great machinery. But I don't think this guy's it. I think I might skip these guys. Because I only plan to use 8 dupes, I need to make sure that those dupes are really good dupes. So our bathroom is plumbed and functioning now. We can delete our old toilets. Set our sink directions. And now we can build our Great Hall. So what I do is I go 1 tile in from the edge of the room, build 2 mess tables with a space in between each one. This allows me to place 4 plants, as well as a water cooler in the middle. And then once they're done researching the carbon skimmer here, I will place 2 fridges in here as well. One of which will be powered. We've got some briar seeds here. Fill those up. And we want to make sure we throw algae in this storage bin as well. Alright, now we can finish mining out a lot of this stuff here. So we'll just go like this, mine out these first 2 rooms. There, this is ready. So we need a fridge now. We got our fridge right at the top there. And now we'll queue up some other researches. After our fridge, we'll get our fire pole here. And then we'll get an automatic dispenser, which is what we'll use to clean up our base. Looks like we've got some more skills to hand out. Yeah, let's go into construction. Our pilot here. Well, yeah, we'll give her grilling. Her morale needs aren't met, but once they start using the bathroom and using this Great Hall here, they will be met. That Great Hall is going to give +6 morale, so that should not be a problem. Alright, we're looking good so far. We'll finish mining out these 2 rooms here. So these 2 rooms are both going to be research labs. We're going to have 2 material study terminals in here, as they take a long time to generate research. Well, to generate the rad bolts we need for the research. We need 2 of them. This here is just a temporary setup. We will eventually get these in a lab too once these rooms are cleared out. Which reminds me, we now have a carbon skimmer, so we can put that right here. Then we just need to plumb in fresh water. And the polluted water we pull out is just going to come right here and into this line, where it will go into our plumbing system to be filtered. Perfect. Problem solved. That'll clear out a lot of carbon dioxide. Look at that. This whole area is full of mealwood now as well. And we have our fire pole. So we're just going to build a nice big fire pole right here. And now that this area is cleaned out, we can build our material study area. Well, actually, we may as well just wait till we get the research for it. There's our materials research. And let's see. Oh yeah, let's get some insulated tiles. And nothing else is really critical right now. So I think we may just go down the line like this. And knock out a bunch of research. Yeah, so it looks like we don't have enough downtime for them to finish what they need to do. So we're going to add a third downtime slot here now as well. Oh, and we also have fridges. So build 2 fridges right there. Let's set some priorities here. We got our researchers. We want them researching as much as possible. Actually, we don't even want to let anyone else research. Everybody's going to dig, everybody's going to build. Let's see, there's our material study terminal. We will need some refined copper. Just set 10 pieces for that. And for our material study terminal, we need rad bolts. And we're going to generate those rad bolts with wheezeworts that we will put right here. We'll leave the space open just so we can clean this up once we're ready to start cleaning. So in our powered fridge, we want everything except muckroot and nutrient bars. And in our unpowered fridge, we want just muckroot and nutrient bars since they do not spoil. Ooh, another plus 11 science. Wow. That's pretty intense. Piloting, strength, and science. Another narcoleptic, also narcoleptic. This plus 11 science is nice, but I don't think we need 3 researchers. I think 2 is plenty for now. So we'll take these joya seeds. And we can delete this food box. We're going to put a tile here with a dispenser on it. This will be our garbage. We'll dump everything in here, which will dump it all into this one tile. And beside this one tile, we'll build another tile with a water spout on it. And we'll put a blob of water in here, so anything we pick up doesn't off gas. Just like that. And because we have, what do we want? Food, electric grill. We have a cook now. So we can actually start cooking some of our food. And we have some more skills. Got a rancher ready to go. Our awesome digger. 11 science. Let's get some more science, and this is even more science. Beauty. So I think we can just mine out these other 2 rooms now. Now these rooms aren't really important yet. Once we switch to electrolyzers, do we have that researched? No, I haven't researched that. They'll split oxygen and hydrogen, and we'll bank up all that hydrogen in tanks to use for power. And all that stuff's going to go right here. We can also continue building rooms up. This will be a second bedroom so that we can switch to larger beds once we have plastic. And this will be a rec room. And above said rec room will be 2 ranches. Just like that. I kind of want to mine this out first though, so that all our carbon dioxide sinks down here. Alright, we're just going to clean up these little bits right here. We set our dispenser to sweep only and to sweep all, so anything that is told to be swept will be swept into this tile. Let's just priority 9 this quick cleanup here. So you can see they dump everything, and it's all going to fall into this one tile that can be reached by dupes from this fire pole. So it makes it very easy to dispose of and grab anything they might need. Yeah, we'll do a full clean once our dupes have more bonuses to sweeping as well, so they can carry more weight. Otherwise it'll just take forever. There we go. Set those back to P5. Throw a couple tiles right there. We want a material study terminal here. Research station there, with a supercomputer beside it, and 2 doors right there. Get this all hooked up to power. Oh, I forgot I have these cute little ceiling lights. So we'll go like this. Get those hooked up to automation. Oh, that's automation wire. There we go. And get those hooked up like that. Now we'll have an actual lab here, which gives us a bonus to research. Yeah, we're only on cycle 18. We've done a lot in a very short amount of time. Cranking out tons of research. And right beside us here, we have a swamp biome, which is where we're going to find 2 important things, which is mushrooms for improved food and thimbleweed for making fibers, which we'll need for paintings, and most importantly, our Atmos suits. And we can find them in cracks, which I'm not seeing many. Right there, there's a crack. You can see there's a buried object right here as well. That could be a thimbleweed or a mushroom or maybe something else. So we'll do some exploring in there once we finish mining this all out. And we'll open these doors. We can see right here, this is full of carbon dioxide, so we can easily just toss some mushrooms in there. And once this is full of mushrooms, this will fully feed our colony of 8 dupes. And I'm going to deconstruct this farm and turn it into a shower room, actually. Oh, +1 machinery. That kind of sucks. Athletics and agriculture is nice, though. Oh, but decreased agriculture. I do need a farmer. I don't think this guy is it, though. Yeah, plus 7 strength. He has super duper hard digging. But I don't really have a specific job for this person either. Again, I gotta be really strict on my dupes. I want good dupes. We'll just take these shy nymph eggs. So it's bedtime. We'll see if everyone has enough time to get to sleep. We had 5 people in bed there. So pretty close to getting everyone to sleep. I think it's good enough to keep it there for now, though. Just go like that. And we're just going to priority 9 down here just to get this quickly finished so we can start exploring the swamp biome. We want to check for slime lung here. Some of this is going to have a bunch of slime lung. But clean oxygen destroys slime lung anyways, so it shouldn't really be a problem. Looks like they finished with that research they were doing. So I think we'll just continue on here. Just go down the line, get all our research. Okay, so now that this is done, we need to get ready to explore the slime biome. So we're going to start with some oxygen cleaners here to make sure no polluted oxygen gets into our base. And then we'll build a mechanical airlock here to also help prevent any polluted oxygen from getting in. Alright, yeah, we need to plumb in some water here. And we can deconstruct all of this. Alright, let's make sure everybody gets to sleep. Just enough time for everyone to get to sleep. But as we keep expanding, this is going to take longer. So let's get one more downtime slot in there. Alright, this is ready to go. We're going to mine this out. And we need some ladders up to these buried objects. And we'll also get some ladders down here as well. And I think we can set up our rec room. Whoa. I hate when you do stuff like that in the middle of a save and it kind of bugs out like that. Yeah, this base is looking really good now. We still have all these water pockets we can kind of get into our tank, but our water isn't really critical right now. The only thing it's used for is science. We can see this is now a laboratory. And we got a little bit of stuff here we can just deconstruct. Actually, we can deconstruct all of this. Of course, Ada with her, I believe she is the one who, requires if no one leaves the light on. Interesting that she wasn't able to go to sleep. I guess I haven't been checking if this turns on. This should be turning on when she goes to sleep. And then we'll need to mine some of this out. Yeah, look at all these buried objects here. And there's a mushroom right here as well. There we go. I also have another mod. You can see some of these dupes there, right there. They can mine and build to this tile above them. Normally they can't reach that tile, but there's a mod that lets them reach the tile directly above them that is one extra tile higher, so that you can do this. Otherwise you'd have to mine out this area to be able to build this tile, because normally it's too far away. But that really makes things easier. Alright, let's see if everyone gets to sleep. Yeah, they're standing around doing nothing. Yeah, see, look at that. I think this motion sensor, maybe we can just turn it around. I think if we rotate it, it'll work. Oh, perfect. Look at that. +8 agriculture, skilled in plumbing. Ooh, farts. That kind of sucks. Not a big deal, though. Farting isn't that bad as people make it out to be. There we go. This should solve our problem with Ada's sleep schedule. Alright, so we can build a rec room here, as well as a second barracks. We don't specifically need the second barracks right now, but eventually we're going to put fancy luxury beds in here, so we may as well just utilize it. And we'll put some rooms, or some doors there. And we'll put a little bit of furniture in here. Maybe some pots right there. Ooh, some party lines. And maybe some crown molding. Let's put our joyous, oh, maybe some buddy leaves. And we'll hook these up to power and keep these doors set to open. Now they've got a nice little break room here. There, now Ada can sleep with her light. I think that's the first good night's sleep she's had. Alright, so yeah, we got lots of mushrooms. We got 5 mushrooms, perfect. So we're gonna start uprooting a lot of this muckroot, or mealwood. And we also need to uproot 2 mealwood right here to make room for a farming machine. And we need to put a door here to make this a specific room. Yeah, we need a farm station right here. And we'll put in some fungal spores. And then down here, we're gonna grow some thimbleweed. Just like that. And for that thimbleweed, we will need a liquid pump. And we will need power for that pump. And once this one extra spots gets filled, we'll know we'll have some extra mushrooms. We can also set some resources here to keep an eye on. We want fertilizer, coal. Oh, sorry, I am getting a phone call right now. That can wait. And copper ore, as well as algae. And refined copper. There, we can keep an eye on this. 7 tons of algae, 12 tons of coal. That's plenty good enough. Well, we're about to hit the 1 hour mark, so I think I'll just call this episode here. It's pretty interesting how everything's flipped around. Oh, we can see our somnium synthesizer. Got a neural vacillator. And some magma here that's going to be dangerous. But let me know if you want me to continue on, and maybe I'll make some more episodes of this colony. Well, that's all I've got for now. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll have more episodes for you soon. Alright, thanks. Bye.